Hey, Sagittarians. Let's go ahead and see what your animal energy is for the second half of May. Oh, that took 3 seconds. Oh my God, I'm so here for it. Okay, got the hyena here. This is so perfect. So the hyena is about keeping your laughter about you, being able to see the humor in every situation and really enjoying yourself. Like, who knows how to have a better time than the hyena? Talk to me though. So it's so perfect. Also, the fact that the hyena, this equates to a Knight of Wands energy in the tarot, which is brilliant because you guys are fire signs and this is a really beautiful fire energy, right? So it's like, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So, you know what I'm getting with this specifically is we are in eclipse season. We are, in the time frame of the full moon in Scorpio. It's a time of looking at our shadow aspects and integrating them into our light aspects, right? It's going, if my shadow aspects, if the parts of me that lie dormant in my subconscious or the parts of myself that I don't necessarily love affect me just as much as the parts of myself that I show to others and lead with and accept and love and like, then maybe I should, do the work of accepting those other aspects to integrate them so that I can come from a place of like yin and yang, balanced duality. That's what this season is calling for. And there's going to be those in the collective who fight this and find this difficult. And then there are going to be those who roll with it and feel like, you know what? I got this. Like, I can just ease on to, like, I can just enjoy this sort of duality, which and that feels like this is you in a way. It feels like it's some of you anyway. When you think about your key in the tarot, you are represented as temperance. And you're being asked to step into the full spirit of your home key during this time, which is brilliant. And you're so good at that. You can do that, right? Think about it. Temperance, right? We have the Archangel Michael who's standing there with 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on earth. It's about balance and harmony and duality, right? It's fire and water. It's that balance. Temperance reminds us of our connection to as above, so below, as in the upward realms and then the lower realms as well. And then this is coming up for you with like the light and the dark moon and the hyena and light and shadow and balance and humor. And this is brilliant. This is really brilliant. The Knight of Wands, as it equates to this, is also about forward movement. And we're seeing that wagon go down the road. So I'm really here for it. Let's see what's going on. It feels really good, Sagittarius. It truly does. It feels good. It feels good. Oh my God. Hello and goodbye and hello again. It's the 3 of Wands. It's so many wands. So this is you guys again. What I'm so obsessed with is that this is forward movement. What? It's just like the same thing. And I'm so here for it. So 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands is where you spend that time planning and imagining and dreaming and doing whatever you can do with what you've got and staying ready so you ain't got to get ready, a la RuPaul. And then the 3 of Wands is actually like setting down that road and having other people notice what you're doing and stepping forward to support you, stepping forward to help you, stepping forward to spread the word about you, to recommend you for things, to write good reviews about you, to whatever that is. That's what we're starting off with here as we move on down this road. Remember when I said you're on the road, you're exactly where you're meant to be. And then we have the 3 of Wands, which means what? You being exactly where you're meant to be. Remember, the wands rule the realm of the work that we love to do, right? Specifically the actions that we do or don't take around the work we love to do. And also about the interpersonal relationships about which we are passionate. So the fact that there's like the 3 of Wands here and you're on the road that you're supposed to be on, and by supposed to be, I mean that your higher soul wants you to be on. It's aligned with your soul's purpose and connects you to joy and fulfillment and purpose, right? And you got the 3 of Wands here, which represents all of that, which is like supporting it. It's like, what? You've got these 2 boats like languidly in the water that are also still moving forward. How have I never noticed that before? Do you know, and all the time I've been using this deck, which has been I want to say like a few years now, the 3 of Wands has, do you see those? Wait, can you see that? It's like the sails are there, but they're just the outline. Do you see that? Sails, but it's just the outline. They're not filled in. I never noticed that before. Do you remember what I said about where you are now? It's about enjoying the journey, getting to there, and to document the journey. this is the journey. This is the foundation. This is the blueprint. It's not filled in yet. When it arrives at its destination, the sail will be filled in with cloth or whatever it is, fabric. But for now, this is so deep. I'm so here for this, Sagittarius. Keep doing what you're doing, please. Really, really good. Oh, God. I literally, Sagittarius, 2 of Cups. What were we just saying? Wands are about the work that we love to do, or the interpersonal relationships about which we are passionate. And then we have the 2 of Cups here. So this is also goes back to Temperance. It's that inner and outer duality, right? Because 2 of Cups on one hand can definitely be romantic. It's about how other people are our mirrors, right? Or can be our mirrors, right? But this is about like us being aligned with one person or other people that, or group of people this can be, that are really soul mirrors to us, that are soul journeyers with us. It's those people going to your wagon and going like, hey, I'm so glad I found you. It's really brilliant. It's that beautiful feeling of I'm understood and I'm with kindred spirits, right? This can also be very romantic as well, and really settling into partnerships and relationships that truly activate your heart space, right? When does this come along? When you are on your road. Okay, this is what happens when you're exactly where you're meant to be, on your road. Jeez, I just want to like, I don't know. Some readings are just like, okay, let's realign. Let's consider this. But then some of these are just, I love moments like this, and it's really beautiful. It's like, please keep doing what you're doing. You are like, keep going. You know what I mean? Another aspect of the 2 of Cups here as well, because we have like the hermit crab with the home on the back and everything. It's interesting because remember how we saw the wagon and the aspect of the gypsies where their home wasn't a physical place. Their home was wherever they landed, right? Their home was their family that went with them wherever they went, right? And then there's something in that for you as well about a home is a feeling and or a state of mind more than a physical place. So you could definitely have travels coming up, or be thinking about traveling or moving somewhere, or planning down your route somewhere else. But I do feel like this road that you're on, it directly influences your home in some way, shape, or form. Remember also, your home can be, that feeling that you get when you're with someone else or a group of people. So that's coming up for you, the home. What is it? Thoughts about that, and really considering that for yourself, right? Something about that. I feel like there's an opportunity coming up for you that's going to either require you to move homes or affect your home life in some way, right? It could even be you get a job or something that requires you to work from home, whereas before you didn't. Or it could be, an opportunity, or you meet someone or join a group or something like that, which is, it's something that it's going to involve your home life, or how you think about home in a different way. It could heal your relationship to home as well. Something about that. Oh, there she is. My girl. So we have the Queen of Swords here. So this is beautiful air energy here. And I have to say, the only one that hasn't come out yet is Pentacles, but I'm kind of here for it because it's Wands and Cups and Swords. Pentacles is a grounding, slow moving energy. And this just feels, it's like you're taking your time getting to where you're going, but there's momentum. So Queen of Swords, she's the queen of discernment, right? She knows what to say yes to. She knows what to say no to. She is a beautiful personal editing system. So it's really interesting that this is coming up for you in this way, because I feel like there's a certain, also with the wolf here, really being connected into your instinct as well. It's a really interesting vibe I'm getting with this about how, how wolves are pack animals? There's also that concept of the lone wolf, but wolves are pack animals. And I saw the wagon with the travelers and the community. It really feels like finding your pack. Hyenas are also pack animals. There's something about your pack or your group that you're a part of, either becoming more enriched, or you finding that group, or you connecting with that group. Or a group you haven't found quite yet in a richer, more rich way. But again, it was that image of like the people you meet on the way to where you're going. There's something about that for you that's coming in loud and clear, and it feels like it really matters in some way with the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's also an aspect with this Queen of Swords as well, because we've got the hyena's eyes here and the eyes here, with the moon, I'm feeling this is directly commenting on, you know, this eclipse season, the full moon in Scorpio, Mercury in retrograde. I feel like there's an aspect of this that is reminding you to stay vigilant about the ways in which your habits or your habitual thought patterns or what you do day in and day out, how what you do serves you or brings you joy, or how what you do either comes from obligation or you might be able to edit out. Because I do feel like there are things in your experience that you don't necessarily need to take on. You could be taking on other people's problems or heaviness or energy, or you could be taking on more, you know, stuff for yourself, like self-defeating thoughts or, you know, like worst case scenario thinking that you can edit out. The Queen of Swords is coming in and asking you, in what ways can you edit your situation so that you can get the most out of this beautiful energy that is available to you during this time? Okay. I'm also seeing writing. I feel like something in this path or even like a helpful tool for you to work with this energy is to journal or write or communicate something about the written word. Something about the written word is coming through. Let's go ahead and get some advice here for Sagittarius. Some advice here. I swear Aquarius got this. Will you watch the Aquarius reading? Because you guys got the exact same advice, and I kind of felt like they were similar anyway. So watch the Aquarius reading. 3 of Swords in reverse. So let's talk about this. So first of all, the 3 of Swords in the upright is about heart pain, mental tension. It is that air energy, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, which is all about the pain of the past and how it affects us in the present, right? Now, let me let you in on something. And I said this in the Aquarius reading as well. First of all, this is lining up with the shadow aspect of this, and it's casting its hue in this way. But there are going to be parts of the collective during this window of the full moon in Scorpio, this Mercury in retrograde season, the eclipse of it all, where there's going to be a difficulty and a resistance around looking at the parts of themselves that want to be integrated, but that they don't necessarily want to acknowledge or admit or look at. So the fact that this is coming up in reverse, this is an indicator for me for this round that you are able to work with this energy in a more fluid, proactive, and heck, even enjoyable way. With hyena, you are able, Henry Winston, stop that now. Sorry, it's my little dog right there barking at someone at the door. This hyena here, it's the light and the shadow. Keep in the humor about it all the while and say, what? Integrate my shadow aspects? Ooh, what's in the shadows? What part of me wants to come out and be integrated? Ooh, what do we have in here? Is this fear of abandonment? Okay, that's interesting. What's that about? Ooh, okay, the attachment around, you know, worst case scenario thinking because of this part of my child. Ooh, that's interesting. Like it's that approach to that's not fear-based, but like almost inappropriately curious. But I feel like that's the zhuzh for you during this time and how you're going to work through this time. It's interesting to see how the different signs are going to work through this very interesting, energetic moment we're experiencing. And I feel like this for you in reverse is going like, you've got this. This is my signifier. When this comes up, is the advice. It's like you're going to roll through this time in your own way and really not have too much trouble with it, which is really, really beautiful and like good on you and like live. You know what I mean? But this is also coming up, I feel, especially because you've got the 2 of Cups. The same thing in the aqua reading again, is that when this is coming up and you are able to work with this energy and move through it a little bit more fluidly, there's definitely, or most likely, going to be those around you who are not having as fluid a time, some of the other signs and parts of the collective that are having a tougher time with some of these things, who are not feeling very much in their hyena about it. So if you could be there for them, they might be hermit crabbing it and being reluctant to leave the shell or deal with some things at the bottom of their own personal oceans, right? So I'm hearing you can be there for them and help them find their humor as well. It's coming up for you here. So I want to go ahead and get an oracle. I'm feeling like the Stephen D. Farmer, because why not? I'm not sure if you know, but Stephen D. Farmer is like, he's amazing, and he makes the best oracle decks, and he just came out with a new one. I recommended it in my latest newsletter, which you can sign up for at my website, description box below, where I provided a link to it as well. Just something to consider if you like oracle decks. It's a really good one. He is the master. Anyway, oracle. Oh my God. Sagittarius! Stop, but don't stop. Rebel, free spirit. Can you please tell me that this is not you in every way, shape, and form? Rebel, free spirit, literally with the hyena, literally sitting on a moon with her fairy self. Is this not so perfect? Are you not the rebel of the zodiac though? Do you not love adventure and curiosity and so blunt that it can really hurt people's feelings, but they always know where they stand with you? Hello, free spirit, rebel. This is you. This is how you work. Literally, we're talking about eclipse season. We're talking about integrating shadow into the light. We're talking about Mercury in retrograde and all the reasons in the world that a lot of people will struggle with this time. And then you are literally coming up as sitting on the moon in the shadow. You are literally like, oh, please, this is my zhuzh. This is you, free spirit, rebel. You are not constricted or refined to the traps or the fear that others will succumb to during this time, which also means that you're in a beautiful position to help them out and be sitting over here and cast the loving glow of your energy upon them, right? And I mean that in the best way. Did I not tell you? Well done, Sagittarius. You don't need me at all. Keep doing what you're doing, please. I'm so here for it. With that being said, I so hope that this helps and resonates. If so, please let me know in the comments below. Tell me what you think about all this. Talk to me, Sagittarius. I want to hear from you. I am a Sagittarius rising, and I'm telling you, I think, well, Sagittarians and Virgos, but I get along with Sagittarians the most quickly. When I meet people for the first time, it's like if I get along with them immediately, 9 times out of 10, they are a Sagittarius. I love you guys. I resonate with your energy. So please holler at me in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know where you are. Talk to me about your free spirit hyena rebel self. And please like, share, and subscribe. I would so appreciate it. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so, so much for being here. And as always, and most of all, be well. Until next time.